Hey guys, it's Eric here at Farpoint Restorations. Check it out, the BT 780 battery analyzer from Foxwell. If you're a pro, you're going to need a battery analyzer, and if you're going to get a battery analyzer, it probably ought to have a printer in here. This one covers all that. We go from 6 volts to 32 volts. It does cover flooded, AGM, gel cells, smart start-stop AGM and EFB batteries. Battery rating 100 to 2,000 cold cranking amps. That's a beast. And then it supports CCA, BCI, CA, MCA, JIS, DIN, IEC, EN, SEA, and GB. If you're wondering what all those are different ways of measuring battery capacity. Comes in a nice blow molded case, and let's see what it says about this. The newly developed BT 780 battery analyzer aims to test start-stop AGM as well as regular flooded 12-volt batteries. Can also do 24-volt, it says as well. You can check for charging systems as well, and we're going to get into all that stuff here. So what I want to do first is I have a couple of batteries in various states of charge that are sitting out here at the house, and I want to show you those with this, and then we'll go out to a car, we'll test that battery, and then I'll also show you an alternator test with it, or charging system test with it, I guess you can call it. It does come in a nice blow molded case. I appreciate that. Oh, sweet. That's what I'm talking about. They gave you 3 extra rolls of thermal paper. That is nice. Because you do tend to burn through these. You know, here's the problem with our industry, and that is that the reason it's nice to have a printer that prints and gives you that fact, hey, look, your battery tested bad, is that some mechanics are dirtbags. They really are. And so they'll lie about stuff. People get a bad taste in their mouth. They don't think that mechanics are trustworthy because a few of them kind of ruin it for everyone else. Well, when you have a device that can print off something like this or a scan tool, that's the proof. Hey, the computer doesn't lie. So that's kind of nice. It even has updates available. That's kind of cool. I can't imagine you would need to do an update on a battery tester, but I suppose if there is, if there's a way to do it. Looks like a little Foxwell. Yeah, it's kind of cool. This is just a catalog here, showing you some of the many tools they have, and they do have some really cool tools. I've looked at the 809 before. That's a nice one too. And I've had, we have one of these that's just kind of like the throw it in your box. Kind of gives you that instant result, which is nice. Yeah, so pretty cool. That's a kind of a keeper. And then of course the manual itself here, and it is, wow, it's good long, 21 pages in English. That's nice, 21 pages in full English there. All right, let's get the main tool out, and I'll give you my impression on it, because there was a battery tester that I checked out a while ago, and it just didn't feel like it was going to survive the drop test. I can tell you, looking at that, you can see, you know, it's got real good rubber molding on there. There's your little micro SD card connector down here at the bottom for our main unit. Go ahead. That's literally a CB 4-pin. So we'll go ahead and throw that in there. That's a little tight there, but there we go. All right, so, oh cool. So it is pre-powered. That's kind of nice. And it's showing nothing. We can go into menu here. Battery test, view print, voltmeter, language, store name. So I mean, literally my print off is going to have a name on there. Technician name. I mean, this is nice. Firmware, and reformat the card, version number. I mean, this is pretty awesome. Okay, so let's take it over to a battery and test out our first battery. This is going to be a 12-volt battery that it's seen some better years. It's been sitting a while. Let's do an out-of-car battery test. All right, here we are. I've got it hooked up to this old Legend battery. I just got done charging this yesterday. I want to see if it's still any good. I've got it plugged in now. I've got some battery voltage on there, so already I'm leaning towards it's probably going to be okay. We're going to go ahead and hit enter. We want to go into a battery test. You can choose your technician here. We're going to do it out of the vehicle. It is a regular type battery. It is a top post battery. Battery type AGM, gel, or regular. It is regular. So So we could go up or down. In this case, it is a cranking amp, which is set to. And then I've already preset that. 785 cranking amps is what it has. It's going to say, does it have a serial number? In this case, nope. And we're going to go. Battery test good. State of charge test. Rated capacity. Resistance. All right, state of charge. I mean, it's telling you how charged the battery is. Nice information. Now, if I want to print it, I've already done that with this one. I didn't have the camera recording. Test report, it gives us the date. You can enter in your store name, you can enter in the technician name, and it has all that data for customers to see. On a little thermal printer. That, you put that on the clipboard, you send it up to the front, and there's your answer. All right, let's test another battery. This battery is not as healthy as the first battery, but I'm kind of curious to see what it will say. All right, well, here we are outside with yet another battery. This one does have a different rating, so I'll show you how that works here. Go ahead and hook it up. It is in the car, clearly. And it's been sitting a while. This is not a car I drive much in the wintertime, so I'm curious of what kind of life it has in it. Ooh, not great, right? We are going to do a battery test. Stick with Tech 1. This time we're going to change it to in the vehicle. It is a regular battery. It is a top post battery. It is a regular battery. And this time it is 330 amps DIN. Let's do it. It says good recharge, 11.8 volts. It is low. We hit enter. We're going to hit a starter test now. So cranking is normal. Time took 4 seconds to start. Checking for alternator output. Rev engine with the load off. Idle engine, and press to continue. It's probably going to tell me to turn the lights on here. Turn on high beams. All right, all that's on. Now we turn everything back off. Charging, no problems. 13.5 volts, that's what we're looking for. Full load, 13 volts. Ripple, 35 millivolts. I mean, look at that. It even gives you the alternator ripple scope pattern. So we have tested everything on this system for a customer. We could print this whole thing off if we wanted to. Really cool tool. I'm going to leave it at that. I'll leave a link to where you can get one of these. If you're interested in doing this stuff for a living, pro level tool right here. Till next time, my friends, take care.